Is Instagram dying? What was once the biggest and most popular photo sharing app has been undergoing a lot of changes recently, sparking a heated debate online. Is Instagram's lifespan coming to an end, or is it still a great place to grow? If you've wondered this yourself, then keep watching, because today we're going to answer this question so that you can set up your music and your brand for success. So let's blast off and get started. JM in your universe. Konnichiwa friends, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make electronic dance pop music and every Wednesday on this channel I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. Maybe giving this video a like. If not, what did I ever do to hurt you? Oh, you can only subscribe to a certain amount of people now, I see. Oh wait. That's not a thing. This is very passive aggressive. Thanks, I literally wrote a whole song about that. Subscribe! Alright, so is Instagram dying? I was very hesitant to make this video, and admittedly, I put it off for a long while to kind of see how things were developing, but I think now is a very good time to finally have this discussion on this channel. I'm gonna break this video up into 3 parts to go through some data, features, and analysis to kind of figure out what might lie ahead. So let's not waste any time and just jump right in. A declining user base. In 2018, Instagram proudly announced that it had 1 billion active users on the platform. And while that's certainly impressive, it's been steadily dropping to single-digit year-on-year growth since 2019, just 1 year later. Which in marketing terms, even given Instagram's massive size, this is not good. Primarily made up of millennials and Gen Z, the platform has a predominantly female user base under the age of 34 at about 34.3%. 63% of Americans who have an Instagram account say they check it daily. The app still ranks as one of the most downloaded apps on the Apple App Store. In fact, 60% of adults around the world say they have an Instagram account. But you know what other app has been dominating the App Store lately? TikTok. TikTok, after its acquisition of Musical.ly, officially launched in 2016 and had a 97% increase in user base in 2019. And it is continuing to grow. TikTok has 689 million users as of March 2021, and 90% of its user base say that they check the app multiple times a day. And as an active user and creator over on that app, I can definitely confirm that is true. Kind of like a big inside joke over there. TikTok, unlike Instagram, is on track to make triple-digit year-on-year growth over the next 5 years. And there's a very simple reason for it. Its interface is more conducive to the modern internet consumer, especially millennials and Gen Z. Interface and features. Instagram was acquired by Facebook in 2012 and it has steadily become more and more like Facebook. Instagram offers many features that are similar to its competitors like YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, with great features like messaging, video chats, posts, stories, IGTV, live video, reels, audio messages, a marketplace for shopping, and advertisements. In other words, it's trying to be an all-in-one thing, just like Facebook, because it doesn't want people leaving its platform. From a business standpoint, that obviously makes sense. But what used to be a chronological timeline of images posted by people that you follow has now morphed into a timeline that is based on an algorithm that delivers content that it thinks you are most likely to engage with, just like Facebook, with an advertisement every 1 to 3 posts. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of ads. Organic engagement, where people see your post and they like it without any sort of paid advertising, just like on Facebook, has been throttled down to less than 2%, forcing many brands and artists to resort to paid advertising in order to get their posts seen. Which, okay, is fine if you've got the budget for it, but if you don't, that makes the game a lot harder to play. So in other words, if you had 100 followers, only 20 of them might actually see your post, which isn't guaranteed, unless you pay Instagram for it to be seen more. Now, all that being said, there are still ways to grow on Instagram. Reels is Instagram's latest feature as of this recording. So of course, if you do Reels, Instagram's gonna push it a little bit more, and your post is more likely to get seen. Instagram and Facebook favor native, high quality, not blurry content that doesn't direct people off of their platform. Which for us musicians, when you're trying to get Spotify listens, can be really difficult. It doesn't like a lot of text in your images. It can be very restrictive. You can also do things such as responding to older comments on older posts just before you're about to post something new to try and form what are called reconnections to try to get into more people's feeds. But there's still a major flaw in all of this: the actual growth part beyond your current followers list. It's unnecessarily competitive just to get on your own followers' timelines, let alone grow beyond that. The Explore page is very inaccurate for many users, myself included, and most active users don't spend their time on the Explore page anyway. Instagram also just announced that reposting your TikToks as Reels could get you banned, or your post will just be hidden from people, because remember, they like native content that is created on and for their platform. Which is fine, that kind of makes sense for really any platform. But in order to grow beyond what you currently have, it's getting more and more difficult. I can tell you from my own experience, as Instagram is a major platform for me and my communications with my fans, that in order to get any of my posts seen, I have to use Instagram stories. And I like using stories because it's quick and fun, and there's a lot more customization I can do. And that feature alone actually prevented a big drop in 2016 when people were leaving to Snapchat. But as much as I love using stories, it's also not a great way to grow your fan base even further. TikTok, on the other hand, doesn't try to be all in one. Yes, it does have similar features like live video, messages, short form video content, but none of its features feel intrusive. You are there to watch videos. That is the focus of it, and it doesn't really deviate from that. And yes, TikTok has advertisements as well, but again, it doesn't interrupt the user interface. And because every single video that you post has the potential to reach a wide audience and isn't constantly interrupted with advertisements, the interface is much more conducive to Gen Z and millennials, and even young Gen Alpha is on there as well, which are kids right now less than like 12 years old. Talking about Gen Z specifically, this is a generation that is hyper marketed to, more so than any generation before them. And guess what? They don't like it. They favor unpolished and rough, in-the-moment content, videos, images, music even, rather than Instagram's signature perfection or the beautiful feed where everything flows and is color coordinated or staged. The layout on TikTok is also easy to navigate as well, especially after Instagram changed its notification tab in favor of its marketplace so people will spend money on the platform. And this is what honestly killed the platform for many of its users, because it got rid of the key functionality that makes up a great social media platform, a place to hang out with people online. Is Instagram dying? So is Instagram on its way out? Personally, given Instagram's massive size, I believe that it'll still be a few years before it becomes an internet fossil like MySpace. But yes, I do believe that unless Instagram changes its algorithm, interface, and features, it's on its way out. Now, I love Instagram, I really do, and I'm personally not gonna leave anytime soon, but I think it is safe to say that its best days are behind it, because changing all of that is very unlikely. And personally, that makes me really sad, which is probably another reason I didn't want to make this video. And also, many users who have had massive accounts on Instagram will tell you that perfection comes with a price. Did you know that Instagram is the #1 social media platform to cause depression and loneliness in young people? If you're on Instagram, that's probably very unsurprising. It's really hard to believe anything on that platform. Did this account grow using bots? Did they grow only using ads because they could pay for it? Is this image real? Is this location real? What filter are they using? How has this been edited? You almost can't trust anything on that platform, which makes it very inaccessible. It is still a fun app to post photos and videos and communicate with your audience, which is why I personally am not going to leave it anytime soon, and I don't think you need to go delete your account right now, but it's important to note that the trust is almost gone in that platform. TikTok, however, offers a more rougher, unprofessional, transparent feel, which unlike Instagram, makes it accessible. My advice to you artists is maybe don't focus so much on growing your audience, but more so focus in on the audience that you have there and really form those connections while you can. If TikTok really is coming to take Instagram and Vine's place, then you really need to value the connections that you have right now and really talk to your fans, because if you have to jump to a new platform, you want them to come with you. You don't want to become that, oh, who was that artist I used to follow on Instagram? What was his name? What was her name? So focus in on what you do have, and when it's time to jump ship, you'll know it. And don't punish yourself if you're not getting hundreds of thousands of likes like you may have used to. The algorithm is literally designed to not give that to you anymore. I love Instagram. I love what it used to be. I accept it at a transparent value right now, but like everything in life, all good things must eventually come to an end. So that is my opinion on the debate over whether or not Instagram is dying. Question of the video: what is your opinion on the whole Instagram debate? Do you think it's dying? Do you think it's still a great place to grow? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out my video on whether or not Spotify is killing the music industry, or if you want to hear more about my experience going viral on TikTok, I've left some links in the description below so you can check them out. And if you like me and you like what I do, consider joining me on Patreon like Steen here and all these fantastic people to get all sorts of fun rewards, including access to my YouTube calendar to see what's coming to the channel. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. See you later.
I am a machine, not a robot, not an operation electronically. My messages are magnetic vibrations once upon